Hi everybody, I'm Doc Shocker, and welcome to Deathstate. In our last episode, I started my, awful trip down the Desecration Road, in the hopes that eventually down the road it's just going to elevate my level of play. So we're probably going to be seeing a few episodes of me dying horribly, and constantly. I don't think we managed to clear the 5th or 6th lair in the last episode on 2 runs. With Seeker, which arguably she's very much the most vanilla of the characters in the game. So it's kind of hard for her to get in more of a streamlined direction, since her damage is typically lower. Well, I guess I can't say lower, but it is lower than other characters. It's not, she's not the Eye by any stretch of the imagination, but she's by far the most vanilla of the characters. It's just, would you die already? Alright, thank you. Alright, there's our champion, there's our Desecration. Damage is still not really in a good enough place to be really focusing down enemies too quickly. The Ice-Pierced Heart. Evidently it's going to be like first run power-up forever, because that was the first power-up I think we had on our first Seeker run yesterday's video, last run, whichever you prefer. Let's see here. Let's kill us some skeletons. And who dares wins. So we're just gonna be going crazy on the Desecrations here, so. That got a little too clutch there at the end. Star Thing's Heart, dark damage +1, max HP +1. Not everything I had dreamed of. Was doing good, then just, you know, kind of got tilted right there at the end of it. Make sure we're not missing any health drops on the ground. While the gold is nice, magic points are okay. I really would like some health containers on the ground. That'd be pretty dope, I think. Yeah, a chest with a potion in it. As always, I'm just genuinely not excited about anything potion-related. There's a little health. Well, that's strange. Devs, please patch. Oh, take a little drink of my water. Set to be a very, very warm day here in beautiful northern Michigan, and gotta battle the dehydration. High humidity, high heat, it's nothing to lose your fluids and not even really even get it, you know? There's our tome. Alright. the Blood Bible, Old Testament, Fire and Plague bullets, i.e. the good stuff. Very, very good, effective way to maintain some good crowd control for yourself. Can't believe I let that hit me. That was awful. The Bladed Heart, fire impactful bullets every 10th shot. So basically we have like the miniature Baron Grek axe going on, but without the compromised rate of fire, which, let's be honest, is pretty phenomenal. I think if we can just kind of get ourselves into, say, some toxic spores, I think that would be pretty amazing for us. Good health on the ground, so that's always a good thing. Excuse me. Getting a little froggy in my throat here. Alright, looks like we're moving towards completion of this area. See what we got hiding for us up here. Well, our portal, so that's certainly a good thing I made my way up here. We'll say this did not feel like a desecrated level. This is driving me crazy. So much freaking gold everywhere, and when I wake up, it's gone. You know, funny thing about those dreams like that. Alright, so it looks like this is going to be a bit of a small level for us. Like we'll have a seal of our Rite of Sanctification, so we might be able to play at that. We have the Duke Koth's Crown, fire extra bullets, rank 2. I actually kind of like that a little bit more. Yep, we do have our Rite of Sanctification. Master's Seal has been weakened. Not get too tilted here. The Fatty Yellow Heart, MP regen -3 for 1 hit point in an upward direction. Now I'm thinking I may not actually want this crown, because this thing, the concentric rings of fire, seem to be doing better work for us. We do have a tome over there. That's certainly worth investigating. Let's see, the Oblate Mystery Box, Labyrinth functions are very unclear, and therefore I'm not interested. Let's see what our book happens to be. King in Yellow Complete Edition. 6 extra foes versus, I think we're going to stick with the Blood Testament. Firing at 6 extra foes is good, but it's not as good as plague damage. I think that is just the best of the damage types. And we're fighting Shar Sahal, the Arch Undead, for I think about the 11th time in recent memory. Actually, I say that, but I know I fought the Crystal Council as the Embalmer, so... putting up a good guard here, I would have to say. Having a very tough time kind of keeping the damage raining in on him. or than the damage over time effect. So maybe I'm just gonna die to Sharsa Hall here. 'Cause that wave spawn of skeletons is pretty gnarly stuff. Wow, that felt horrible. It just like had no traction against the enemy. Oh well. And I thought here we were doing good. Alright, so into the Temple of Keet. I don't know, maybe the fire trinket was the fire relic was the wrong way to go. It's always hard to tell. Especially when we're playing Desecrated. Well, I guess we'll get another try at it at any rate. See if maybe it was the right call for us to go with this. I mean, the bullets are handy for clearing waves, but they're not really targeted so much as you're just kind of going from machine gun to shotgun mode. Not sure how cool I am with that, to be honest, but it might have been the right play against Sharsa Hall. So. There's our desecration. But before we pop that, definitely want to kind of clear some room for ourselves. Just so I'm not getting shot in the back, because you actually want to play kind of close to the Star Child, or the emissaries, since they're going to teleport into your face anyway. So, instead of compromising your timing and things like that when you're dodging the enemies, just kind of stay in relatively close, and they're actually not that bad unless you allow yourself to get tilted by some manner of trolly enemy. Still have not seen our champion. There it is. Yeah, you see, I'm not entirely sure that's really very worthwhile. Plague damage, increased, increased. So, of course, I want plague damage. As it is... I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that of the damage types in this game, Plague is the best just for the secondary effects that it conveys. Damage over time and exploding enemies that can, in effect, you know, spread the plague. Yeah. See, it's just not, it doesn't do anything against single targets. And I'm going to die, I think, again here if I'm not really careful. Wow! Poor play from me. Holy smokes. And it'd have been St. Vicar's Wisdom Tooth anyway, so... not even worth it. Although I am very disappointed in myself for dying that early. I don't think I've died that early yet on this series. But it's just going to be the way of things for a little while if I decide I'm going to continue on this desecration trail. Okay, let's get these guys dead. There we go. He's gonna shoot skulls. Wow. Does he start with a damage down? Fellow Skull. Magic regen up, rate of fire down. That sounds like a truly horrible trade-off, but... oh well. Certainly gets classified as one of those is what it is kind of things. Alright, so the Angel Steel Blade. I guess we're going to be shooting skulls of our own for a little bit. I say for a little bit, because as soon as I can trade this thing out, it's gone. I do not like having skulls as my attack form. The burst damage is okay, but aside from that, they aren't all that great in my opinion. Okay, the Madron Core for 10% damage. I'll take it. Make sure we're not missing health drops anywhere. Miss a chest altogether. Okie dokie. On to the next floor. Still short a relic and a tome. Without being a little too whiny about it, we're kind of short a weapon too, in my humble opinion. Alright, the Mendira Heart, it's a damage down of 0.1. It's basically 10%, anything that we gained from that last. Rate of fire increase that we got pretty much got negated right there. Boy, it just feels like Scar does less damage than even Seeker, which is strange. Very, very, very strange. I need to stop taking all of this really awful damage. It's going to be pretty bad if I can't, I think this is what, our third run of this episode, I can't even clear the first grouping of floors. Feel pretty awful about myself. Might have to go back to Formula and not be playing Desecrated, which would bum me out to some degree. Simply because we've got one character left to unlock, and we need to beat the game at Desecration level 3 to get it. So okay, so we can, in theory, take a hit and it not mean the end of the world for us. Let's see. We fought our champion on this floor. I think we have, haven't we? Alright, we'll have a quick look-see down here, I guess. So I do not remember oh, yep, there he is. Alright, so it looks like we've pretty much cleared the entire floor, so I guess we'll head down to the third layer. And immediately we have Baron Grek to fight. Okay, so again, Duke of Koth's crown, which I'm slowly becoming convinced is almost garbage. Not actually very happy that I'm having to rely so heavily on my my specials this early in the run to really feel like I'm doing any tangible damage to opponents. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about, because it feels like I'm not very very strong in the strength department. That's kind of an ironic statement, isn't it? My strength does not feel strong today. Let's get him. Twin Heart does us absolutely no good. It will in the long term, but we don't get any health for picking up the Twin Heart. Which is probably going to mean that, you know, we're going to die against the boss again. Whoa, 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 whoa. See what we have down here. Anything special? Noteworthy? Does not appear to be the case. That was actually a pretty good shot of that. Managed to actually clear the room for us, which is a good thing. Gold. Alright, there's a little health. That might get us part of the way through the boss fight that is going to be occurring here very, very soon. Alright. There's a golden chest, so maybe we'll find a different weapon in there. Horror Aspect Stone. Let's see. Fire damage, rate of fire up, concentric circles of flames. Sure, we'll go crazy. Would still like to kind of be done with the Angel Steel Blade, however. I never met with so many brains. I'm glad I did. Crystal Council. Alright, this could go in either direction very, very quickly. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be going in a very beneficial direction for us, but it looks like Payday 2 wants me to play Payday 2. Well, that was... Oh, the skulls. Wow, we are getting sniped. Oh wow, we actually killed one. How about that? Alright. My damage is still sitting at 1.21, and I think that's probably a good part of the reason why we're stinking the joint up, and it's taking us forever and a day to kill an enemy. Wow. In a moment of surprise, we actually survived the fight. Color me shocked. Alright, the Grave of Time. Got a giant chest there that can do some wonderful things for us. Potentially. Can really change the direction of this run in a rapid fashion. We certainly do need to make sure that we can clear this area. Hopefully get all this poison creep up off the ground. This dodging is going to be of the utmost importance for us. Come on now. See, things are just taking far too long to die, and what I'm sincerely hoping for is a couple of good organs here would be just killer. Assuming we don't die in the course of this fight, because it is taking 700 million years just to kill one opponent. Alright, so we've got 2 of the 3 done. We need to get this mushroom taken care of. And this guy is going to be a bit of a troll, I suspect. Ooh. Yeah, that was sketchy. Bunch of gold, 0 health. Alright, Warp Steel Blade, Fire Plague Bullets. We've got Grimalke's Fang, movement speed down, Queen of Ix's Crown, Seymour move faster. No, I don't think we need that. What we're going to need is health. We need health. Possibly even the smaller, the canopic idol would be good. The bloodstone canopic jar would be pretty good, because you can add to that some damage, but you know it only becomes a chance of getting health out of that. Oh my lord, we're in it to win it now. Oh, you sons of guns. That was a troll right there for sure. Alright. I hear a champion. So we've got a little room to move, and hopefully it's going to be enough room to move. No health. So I think this is probably going to be the end of it for us, I think, unless something is really gonna not kill us. Ah, well. The Foul Masters of Time have finished tallying your accomplishments. Your score is 2,406. We have King Ermin's Brain now unlocked, which is pretty super duper. And I think that's going to be a good enough spot to leave off for this episode of Death State. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to press the like button down below. If you have any comments, questions, or critiques for me, you can leave those in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. This has been Death State. I'm Doc Shocker. You've been great. Happy gaming.